my name is Esther Ong Chien Tong and my metric number is 215162.
Hi everyone, my name is Elisa Anak Perempuan Raymond Rajesh and my metric number is 214865.
Hi, my name is Ophélie Verschave and my metrical number is ES03842.
Hi everyone, my name is Dosel Wei with matrix number 213006.
Hi, my name is Lachana Saravanan and my matrix number is 215465.
Hi, my name is Amira Natasha Alia binti Muhammad Sani. My metric number is 214896.
6 of us are from Group 5 and this is our SCL2 of BSM 3101 Cellular and Developmental Biology assignment. The topic of this assignment is membrane transport. There are different ways the substances can move across the membrane. One of it is by simple diffusion, which is what we are going to present in this video. Simple diffusion is the net movement because of random motion of ions or molecules from a region where they are at higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. That is, to move down a concentration gradient until an equilibrium has reached. This is a passive process because no energy is required.
So I'm going to talk about the characteristic of simple diffusion. So first and foremost, concentration gradient. Simple diffusion occurs when the concentration gradient provides potential energy and along the direction of a concentration gradient that is from higher concentration to lower concentration. Next, the size of particles. The molecules that are smaller in size, uncharged or non-polar are transported through membrane in simple diffusion. The molecules or solutes that are large make the simple diffusion not to occur as the movement of large molecules slow down the diffusion rate. Thus, the rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to the size of the particle or solutes involved in the simple diffusion. The next one is permeability. The plasma membrane is made up of a lipid bilayer which is semi-permeable. The surface area of the semi-permeable membrane increases with an increase in diffusion rate and allows more and more molecules to pass through the membrane. And the last one is energy carrier. The simple diffusion is a movement of molecules from a semi-permeable membrane without any help of an energy carrier. The energy carrier is the ATP. Thus, it is a form of passive transport. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna give details about the cell membrane structure where simple diffusion occurs. So first, the plasma membrane acts as a barrier between the inner and outer environment of a cell in animals. It is made up of two layers that are composed of four major phospholipids asymmetrically distributed through the cell membrane. These phospholipids are arranged in a manner that their head regions, which are hydrophilic, face external environment as well as the internal cytosolic environment. The hydrophobic tails of these phospholipids face each other. So because the interior of the phospholipid bilayer is occupied by hydrophobic fatty acid chain, the membrane is impermeable and doesn't allow nucleic acids, amino acids, proteins, carbohydrates, and ions to pass through the bilayer. In addition to the phospholipids, the plasma membrane of animal cell contains glycolipids, proteins, and cholesterols, which all have a specific role.
Okay, so now I will be explaining about the details of the movement of molecules when they undergo the process of simple diffusion. From the picture, it shows that the solute will be diffused from a high concentration region to a lower concentration region until the equilibrium is achieved. And the equilibrium is achieved means that the total number of the molecules in the inner region and the outer regions are equal. And as we know, the movement of the molecules are down the concentration gradient, and they do not need the assistance of the carrier proteins. And most importantly, the movement of the molecules through the simple diffusion, they does not require any energy and they are undergoes passive transport. And from the second picture, it shows that the dye molecules undergoes the simple diffusion because the dye molecules are distributed evenly in the water and the equilibrium is achieved. And that's all from me. Thank you. And I will pass it to the next presenter.
Now I would like to explain about the examples of simple diffusion. Firstly, the example of simple diffusion is in the movement of gases across the membrane in animals. Oxygen and carbon dioxide gas are dissolved in the blood. They are exchanged by the process of simple diffusion. In the alveoli, the concentration of oxygen is higher compared to the blood vessels during inhalation. Thus, the movement of oxygen occurs from alveoli to the blood by simple diffusion. In the liver, waste materials such as urea is excreted to the blood by the process of simple diffusion. Besides, the removal of waste chemicals and toxins and absorption of water also occurs via simple diffusion. On the other hand, prokaryotes like bacteria do not have a specialized mechanism for the movement of solutes throughout their body. Therefore, the excretion of waste material in bacteria is aided by simple diffusion through the cell membrane. Apart from the body, the concept of simple diffusion also applied in our daily life. For instance, in beverages like tea, the gases and chemicals from tea leaves diffuse into the water molecules. Other than that, the diffusion of various gases released from agricultural, industrial, and mechanical process results in air pollution. That's all from me.
So next, I will talk about a component that can go through cell membrane by simple diffusion. Cell membrane can be classified as semi-permeable, which means only certain particles or solids can pass through it by random motion. Hydrophobic core of phospholipid bilayer prevents most solutes, its larger molecules and ions, charged molecules. Because simple diffusion does not require energy, so substances that commonly can go through simple diffusion is water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, ethanol, and urea. For urea, it is a waste substance. In order for the cell to function, it will be removed, and these substances exchange through simple diffusion. Next, oxygen delivery to tissue relies on simple diffusion. And lastly, water. It via two pathways. First is simple diffusion through like lipid bilayer, and secondly, water selective facilitated. But mostly water use a simple diffusion to enter the cell. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your attention. This is the end of this video. Hope you all have a better understanding about simple diffusion. Bye.
Bye bye.